Hey guys, so back again. Gonna do a little tour of the inside of the car, right? So for the dash, I run Intellitronics, the blue gauge cluster setup. It does require a couple of sensor changes to make them all work with running all the factory stuff. But then, since then I've switched it up and I run a different MS3. But they kind of give you these little. I put these little switches in, right? They come with it, but it's mainly you hold it down to set like your mile rotation. You can change your odometer and all that stuff by hitting certain keys on those, so you can calibrate the odometer and all that other stuff. But then I run a Pro Sport gauge for the tack, the 2 AEM 3000 series, and then I run autometer for the fuel, water, oil, all manual gauges, and then I rotated everything around. So down here used to be, I think way down here was the CD player, and then I had the regular deck in it, and then ACs were up top, and I had these down at the bottom. The radio usually sits right here. So I switched the radio down to the bottom, swapped the AC gauges up to here, and then run the other ones. It's easier for me to look down right here. It was kind of hard to look, because then you'd have to look way down to kind of see them. I run a little on and off switch right here to control my AFRs. So basically what will happen is if I'm doing some work on the car, those have heaters, so what will happen is it tries to heat them up each time you have the key on, right? So you got these elements, so I just shut them off, one to help not burn down the battery, but then the other is not to burn down the sensor, just getting hot for no reason, right? I don't like it, so I put it on that. And then I did run it's a voltmeter / USB-C stuff, so all my cameras and stuff that I have in my Draggy is up top here. It's all done by USBs, and then I run them down underneath the dash and then up through. Then I have my cable here that goes into my MS3, and then my camera setup here comes up out the top. You see how I kind of got that mounted. But that, man, is pretty cool, right? So you can see all the gauges light up there. You can see those heating up. All right, so then if you flip the switch, you can see they just shut off.